Yep.
Yes, sir.
Indeedy.
That's so legit, man. You opened a skate shop over there in Idyllwild.
Yeah, dude, it's so funny because it's so small, too. Like, literally the shop is 10 feet by 15 feet.
Really?
Super small, yeah.
It's just a little...
But it's dope because, like, that's all I need. Like, I don't need a lot to stock up, you know, but it's just chill. And it's on the Village Lane, which is, like, some super hippy-dippy, like, little, like, alleyway, I guess you could say. It's, like, all made out of wood. It was, like, super old into Idyllwild, but... And then, like, all the way in the back and right across the record shop, Hunky Dory is just there. It's pretty dope.
That's so legit. And then that's a good way to start your own business, you know? Like, you're, like...
Yeah.
You start with, like, a, you know, like, it's not, like, too crazy. You didn't go in and...
like, jump in, like, some crazy-ass store.
Yeah, exactly. Get all kinds of inventory and just
like,
put yourself way in the red, you know?
And it's cool because, like, even with, like, the stuff in there, like, especially with the music stuff, I'm putting my own collection out there to sell.
Yeah.
So it's like some of the records, I'm like, fuck, dude, I don't want to sell that, but I mean, it's all good, you know? Trying to put in the energy, like, it's going to come back around. I'm still young, you know? I have a pretty dope record collection, but it's just going to come back around. Like, oh, I'm going to sell this, but it's all good. Like, I'm still young. I'm going to find, like...
It'll come back. You'll get it back.
In my 30s, yeah, like, the same record or even better pressing, you know?
Exactly. And by the way, this is episode 64, 100 podcast. I got Carlos.
What's up?
From Build-A-Board Skate Shop in Idyllwild, which is... I think that's a cool spot for you to open up at, man. I like the plan. I like the idea. And like let's just keep going with the conversation. I do believe the same way. Like you gotta, especially with your own business, you gotta get money flow. You know, so you gotta get that. You gotta put some stuff out there.
And it's cool because I'm also working at a restaurant up there that I got. So during the weekends, I'm just being up, like staying up there, even though I live in Cathedral City here. But you just gotta have multiple sources of income and just keep the money flowing, dude, and just like. You know, just keep the grind going.
Yeah, yeah.
And just, I mean, might as well. We're here on this earth just to kind of work, make a living, and, you know, just chill. What got you in the business entrepreneur, like, mindset? Like, because a lot of people are never willing to take that step. So what made you... Well, I guess me just, fuck, dude, I don't know. I don't want to work for people. I'd rather do myself. Like, yeah. I don't know. I'd rather do something I fucking dig. Like, I don't mind making a skateboard for a little kid, dude. I love looking at a fresh deck made, you know? Like, every time it's, like, a whole site, like, a fresh, like, new bearings, hardware, like, grip tape. Yeah. Dude, I love looking at that, so I'm doing that, like, every day, so it's all good.
You're like, in your passion.
Yeah, and then, like, yeah, with that, you know, just find something that you dig and just stick along with it. I mean, until you're, like, can make money off it, pretty much, and you're doing something you love.
How do you like having the skateboard shop so far? What do you I don't know, what have you learned so far in this short time? Because how long have you been open?
Dude, not even a month, probably like 3. Like this coming weekend will probably be 4 weeks.
And I just saw you. Didn't you just sell your first like full?
Yeah, full like a couple days ago. But you know what's funny? Like after that, like the next day, 2 other people came in for like 2 completes back on back, and like stuff like that. So that like the last weekend that just happened, dude. Like actually, like a lot sold, and I need to restock. But I don't know. It's just teaching me like. Just the whole business aspect in something, you know? It's weird because I never had that. I was like all food and beverage and like worked I was helping out Dell at his shop and just seeing it all. So like a little bit of experience with that. I don't know, just the whole business aspect.
Now you're like doing it yourself. Yeah. It's all on you.
And now running all the numbers and stuff like that, you know? So it's like, oh shit, alright, cool. But it's all good, you know? It's a great learning experience and that's all it is too.
Yeah, man, that's how I feel too. Like you, it's such a cliche fucking saying, but like you only live once, bro. You know, and you gotta fucking live it to the fullest. You know, you gotta.
You only die once. You live every day.
Oh, I like that. You only die once.
You live every day, dude.
Exactly, and that's kind of what you get. Every day you get a choice to live it to the fullest, or just kind of like wait for the next day and say, "I'll do it tomorrow." You know.
Exactly, dude. But I mean, that's why you just gotta keep doing it, dude. And just like, and now I actually can feel like could chill and play a video game or something and not feel like I'm wasting my time, you know? Yeah. 'Cause I'm actually doing something, you know, going to the shop and working at the restaurant after. And so I'm like, oh, it's all good, you know. I could like relax and play a game.
You're pushing.
Dude, yeah, because like when I was like a little after high school, like I was playing a video game, I'm like, nah, you know, I want to do something, you know. I don't want to have time for that. But now I actually can relax because I feel like I am doing something. So with the whole shop, and it has a good income, so I'm not alright. I can relax. I can play my video game or do something at home. Yeah, and just chill a little bit. You know.
I still feel like I'm not to that point because like even like the podcast, man, like, as soon as this gets to like 1,000 subscribers and I can monetize, and I can make money, then I'll be like, okay.
Yeah, dude, and that's why exactly, and it's another thing. You bring your work at home, and that's another thing like that. I was learning too, like with this business, it's like bringing my work at home and just like like pricing some records, like trying to find some more boards and stuff like that.
And
which
people,
is not bad, but.
Exactly. People don't understand, like when they say, like, oh, I want to start my own business because I don't want to work every day or whatever. I want to make my own schedule. Like, bro, like, no, you start your own business, you work every day, all day, bro.
All day, yeah, for a fact. I mean, like, yeah, you got to chill, and, like, be your own boss, but you just have to keep it going, dude, for a fact.
Yeah, like, it's up to you if you fail.
And opening a restaurant, dude, that is a business that looks like so stressful, especially opening up a restaurant.
Especially nowadays, man, with the pandemic and everything. Dude, I think anybody opening a restaurant right now in this day is wild, bro. Dude, you gotta have some good ass food, dude.
Yeah, for real, and a good plan, dude. Like for the whole restaurant to have people come in without even experiencing the inside. You know.
Actually, shout out, there is a place they opened up, but it is just I think delivery, but it's called Papa Heads. But you know how all those little I don't know, like all those mom and pop food places are opening up right now.
Dude, and that's the great.
I like that shit.
So with that, I support that 100% because the mom and pop shops are booming right now.
Yes, that's legit, man. And this place, Papa Heads, bro, they do just fries, man. And they started maybe like 2 weeks ago, and they're already up to like 1,000 followers because their shit is fire, dude.
Sick.
Like, and that's the only good thing about pandemic because even like gyms, for example, like. A lot of the small gyms, the private gyms stayed open. Public gyms closed. All the big corporations closed. And then like you said, the mom and pop, like even food places are open. I kind of like that shit. It's giving people a chance.
Dude, if you go to Idyllwild during the weekend, dude, like
it's popping or what?
Popping, dude. There's so many people walking around. Like it kind of dies down. The whole city the whole town kind of dies down like around like 5 p.m., 6 p.m. But during the day, like in the morning time, you just see people walking around. The whole town, dude, and it's like pretty dope actually.
Idyllwild too is a nice area, you know.
Oh, it's so nice, yeah. I mean, I was always going up there as a kid, but never actually saw it like how I am now. Like I just saw it during snow times because we would just go there for the snow. But now I'm actually like seeing it. Like I was there like most of the summer, so like I don't know, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, and I don't know, bro. It's it's so close to the desert, but it's like such a different. Vibe, a different weather, like everything's so different there. You know?
So when I'm another person told me this, like it's good that I found like what I was to say. It's like I feel like I'm in a vacation. I'm up there working at the shop.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm not at work. Like the weather is nice. You know, we're from here. It's hot as fuck. You know. So you go.
Dying every day. Yeah.
So you go up there and it's like super chill, dude. Trees, like blue jays flying around. And, like, I'm just like, dude, I feel like I'm on a vacation, not even at work, you know?
Yeah.
And I'm like, damn, dude, this is so nice, you know?
And you haven't even hit the big business yet, you know? You haven't hit the busy time where, like you said, when it snows, when everybody does visit, when you get all those people, like, checking it out.
And, like, also with the snow skateboards I was telling you about, you know, dude, those things are going to sell. Like, people already came in, they're all like, oh, wow, dude, you have some of these? Dude, I'm going to come back for sure.
Yeah.
And, you know, I'm like, hell yeah, that's tight. Because, dude, it's a cool thing, you know, like, it doesn't strap onto your feet like a snowboard. You can just get off of it, walk up the hill.
And what are they actually called? Snow skates? Is that what
snow skates. Yeah, exactly. Snow skates.
Yeah. So anybody listening to this, man, check it out. Snow skates. I've always wanted one, so I'm probably gonna have to go check it out. Bro,
I think like the distributor is Ambition Snow Skates, or like snowboards or whatever. They're from Canada.
Yeah.
And they just like I think they have a distributor here in the United States, but.
And you can do straight like skateboard tricks on it, right?
Yeah, dude.
Kind of, at least.
And the pop on it too, since it's flat, you know, like onto the snow, so it's like has more of a. Nose and tail, like kind of like more up, just to pop it better, I guess. For you to actually have pop.
Whoa,
it's fucking weird, dude. It's dope, and it has grip on it, and it's tight. Yeah.
That's
dude. It's a trip. What they're coming up with now, and just skateboarding too, like how technical it is.
What are they doing with skateboarding? Because I'm so out of the loop with skateboarding, bro.
So
like,
see,
even in general,
I haven't caught up much with it lately as well, like how I used to. But I mean, like. Dude, it's got, like, I see some skate videos and I'm like, it's so technical. Sorry.
Yeah.
Like, the shit they do, I don't know, it's too much now. Like, back then when they're like, oh, well, he did an ollie, damn, like in the 80s, you know? Now he's just doing some crazy.
Oh, I get what you're saying, yeah. All those crazy tricks and shit, and you're like, alright, bro, like, damn, that shit's science now.
Seriously.
I feel like that in snowboarding, too, bro. When you see them, they do all the spins. They'll, like, hit the half
pipe. Like, upside down, they're all, like, fuck.
And you're just like, alright, well, I'm never gonna learn that, so I guess that's cool, you know?
Yeah. See, but the cool thing is just chilling on it, too, just, like, cruising around, because now, like, my deck is at 8.5, you know, pretty fat deck with some big OJ wheels to cruise on. Like, I don't even skate to do tricks anymore. Like, I just like to cruise around, and I have experience on a skateboard and know how to get around, so I could just haul ass and, like, ollie onto a curb, ollie over something, just go around, you know, just keep going, yeah.
I just started getting into skating, bro, and I had this old ass skateboard that I've been riding with my kids because they ride a screwdriver on the skateboard, and it's so shitty, bro. It's all squeaky and so I don't know what to do. But I'm gonna have to go up to your shop and go see what you got because I have no idea,
dude.
What to do, you know.
Yeah, there's a lot to it actually, and like just the hardware and the variance even goes down to like the bushings on how soft you want them, how hard, like how loose and tight. There's so much to it. Like I like my wheels with the nut like barely on there, but not like still from the wheel to go back and forth because you could just like spin it like super fast like that instead of the bowl being tight, you know, and spins.
Kind of like, holding the wheel too tight almost.
Yeah, exactly. And, you know, everybody has a preference with all that stuff. It's weird.
How'd you learn that? Was it just from being skating all the time?
Yeah, because I mean, I started when I was 10, dude, 5th grade. So just from there, like, you just like learn your board. You know what decks you want, the trucks, the wheels you like. Like,
does like grip tape matter too?
Some grip tape, yeah, because if you get like the cheapy grip tape, like it's like whatever, and the grip runs out. But if you get like mob grip, which is like the high end now, fucking grip tape, like it's really good grip. Like shake jump grip is really good too. Gotcha. And it sometimes depends, like if it has like the colors on it, sometimes like it's kind of whack, like especially the cheap ones, because like I don't know, it just runs out so fast.
It just doesn't. It's not right.
Yeah, it's not right. Yeah.
Yeah, I could see that.
Even the type of wood at times. Like,
how do you feel about the skateboard industry? Yeah, that's true. But how do you feel about the skateboard industry in general, bro? I feel like it's getting pretty mainstream.
Dude, actually. Yeah, it's a trip because now like moms are just looking at like, oh, I want to put my son into the skate camp, you know, like want to make him super good and make him the next night in Houston and shit.
Yeah.
And it's like weird because like back in the 80s and 90s, dude, like, oh, what? No, that skater shit? Fuck no, blah, blah,
exactly.
blah. You know, like, dude, I liked it better in the 90s.
You're like an outlaw.
Yeah, dude, I was like, I grew up as like punk rock, because you listen to punk rock and just like not giving a fuck. And I like the 90s, the whole night, like the 90s of it all, like was badass because like Big Brother skating magazine was out and they were giving out these crazy ass fucking advertisements, and like it was just like the I don't give a fuck attitude of like skateboarding was in the 90s, you know, like World Industries was making some crazy ass graphics like on the skateboards, you know, like. And now then, like in the 2000s, it got way mainstream. Like it started getting way mainstream, like Tony Hawkins did like Doritos commercials and shit like that.
Yeah.
And now they have these skate camps, and moms are all like, "Yeah, I want to whip my kid into a really great skateboarder and shit."
Which is kind of crazy.
It's cool. Don't get me wrong, because I want to put my son into like skateboarding. You know, like I want to buy him a little skateboard. He's barely 2 years old right now, but you know, I want to get him into it. But I want to get him into it like the crazy style, you know, like
like a real skater,
like a real skater, dude. Like
not going over there
and whatnot,
and have coaches and shit.
Yeah, no coaches, dude. Go on the street and just start skating, dude. Ollie that 5-stair, like I don't know.
Learn,
dude. Yeah.
That's not really gonna.
It's so naturally, dude. Even with music, like you just jump on there. Like me, I play the drums. Like I just jumped on there, and I'll follow my friend Quana. You know, we play guitar, and it's so natural. You know, you just play like ear, rather than like somebody actually learning all the rudiments and they're only sticking to that and they can only think in that way.
Well, because you're stuck in like the basic, like you don't have your own unique style. Skating, snowboarding, like all those sports, you have to be uniquely you know what I'm
exactly.
Like,
and that's how you have that like funk in skating too.
Drumming, drums. You know who's like, especially those famous drummers, you know who it is. You know? You're
like Mitch Mitchell from the Jimi Hendrix Experience. And like even Jimi Hendrix, they never took lessons. They literally just picked them up and just learned how to play.
Yeah.
You know, like the Jimi Hendrix Experience is my favorite band, and like they're just natural, dude. Like super crazy.
Don't you
skating too? You know, like.
And Jimi Hendrix died at what? How old? 27 or something.
27 in 1970, dude. It's already been 50 years that fool was dead.
And that fool's. I think nobody's ever played the guitar like him. Not
Hell
even
no,
close.
Dude.
Not even.
Nobody's ever
close.
been like him.
Yeah,
you know? That fool was straight
bro.
up out of this planet. Honestly, like that fool was insane.
I need to do more research on him.
Dude,
I listen to Joe Rogan.
Research, because dude, check this out. His first album, Are You Experienced, came out in 1967. That fool died in 1970. Only 3 years. That fool made that huge impact on music. Think about that. Like that's insane.
Yeah.
And that fool was barely what 24, 23 years old, and died at 27. Like
that's so wild.
That fool did not look 27. That fool looked like he was in his mid 30s. Like, you know? Like insane, dude.
Well, he would play just straight on acid, right? Just straight
just
acid.
shit like that,
like,
dude.
Just straight fucked up.
I mean, it was the 60s, so everybody was on acid, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, you could buy a hit for $1, you know. So it was like,
everybody was trying to.
Yeah,
you go to a different planet. You're definitely doing it.
Yeah, dude. And Jimi Hendrix was. That's the crazy part. What kind of music do you listen to?
I fuck with a little bit of everything. I fuck with a lot of like reggae, like Revolution. Revolution's one of my favorite bands.
Expandables and all that.
Expandables is cool.
Cool. Yeah, I like reggae.
I try to fuck with a little bit of low. I don't know, but I got kids, so it's like I try to keep up, but it's hard for me to keep up with music. You know what I'm saying? I'm like,
do you like a ska? Like it's kind of like reggae, but kind of more on tempo.
I don't know. Maybe
they consider like Sublime ska and no.
Oh, then yeah,
that's like 90s ska. Like I like old like 1970s ska was pretty cool from the UK, like the Specials, Madness.
Okay, Sublime obviously I like.
Yeah, Sublime is dope, but I feel like Sublime was more reggae. You know, like
they were reggae for sure. Yeah,
and dude, and Sublime's sound is so dope. Like nobody sounds like them.
Yeah, I fuck with a couple, like even rap. I fuck with rap sometimes, but rap sometimes gets me in the wrong mindset. I feel like.
Yeah.
I feel like that shit sometimes.
It depends on what you listen to. Like if you listen to Master Brother Lynch and you get into that like gangster mentality, you're all like, oh, this shit sounds dope, and it's all crazy.
Yeah, exactly. I'm going. If I go to the gym, I'm listening to like some rap, probably just getting hyped up.
Yeah. I like rap too, though, and like old hip hop. Like I like 3 6 Mafia's first album, Mystic Styles.
Fuck,
like,
I don't even know.
That one came out in the early 90s. That was so hard. Like, that was insane.
Yeah, man. I even listened to some old rock and roll, bro. I listen to some like Steve Miller Band. You ever listen to Steve Miller
all
Band?
that, dude. I love old rock and roll.
Yeah.
Dude, you should listen to the Flower Traveling Band.
The Flower Traveling Band.
Their first album, Satori, came out in 1971, but they're from Japan. Dude, they sound so like, I guess you could consider it prog or whatever the hell, but it's like psychedelic rock, dude, and it sounds heavy, and especially for it being from Japan in 71, it's pretty dope. And like, I feel like the Japanese just do everything better. It's crazy. Like they just give them something, they're like, all right, we'll do this.
It's crazy. I don't know, man. Growing up, when you're a kid, you're like, you think like America like is the greatest at everything, and then you get older,
You go to Japan and they're like fucking years ahead.
That's what I'm saying. They're not even Japan. Just like you grow you're an adult, and you just see like even some places that are even not even near as far or like as modernized as us. Yeah, they're just happier. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, for a fact, yeah. With that, dude, this country, like, just think about how it was built. Like, dude, the government back then literally gave you money for Native American heads, and that's how they got rid of most of them too, and like shit like that.
It got stolen. This country got
stolen, dude, completely. Like, for example, California was Alta California, and then there was Baja California, which is like above California and below California. And Baja California is still there, but then the United States took over, and they just kept this California, and like. They took over Texas from the not Mexicans, but...
Yeah, I forgot.
All that stuff, dude.
Joe Rogan, I don't know the story exactly, but there's like a spot in Texas or something, and you could search it, but it was these crazy-ass Indians, right? And so, like, I forgot who it was, but they gave this certain... Like, the Indians or whatever gave this certain land to the people, I don't know, whoever that came over or whatever, the people that are living there, whatever. I don't know what they're called.
The people there.
I haven't been in school in a long time. I'm trying to figure this out.
No, it's all good. The people
dude,
there.
Yeah, and these crazy ass Indians, bro, would fuck these people up, dude. They would fuck up all the homies, and they gave them the land on purpose just for them to
ambush them
to get killed. Yeah. They're like, oh yeah, here you can take this nice land, this Texas, and that's what caused the Texas Rangers.
Okay.
Or like the guys.
That's so funny.
That's what made them have to be made, and they were still getting killed by the Indians for a long time until they came up with a pistol that had more than one shot at it, because the Indians could shoot multiple arrows off of a horse, they like bow 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 and get them, and they could only shoot one fucking gun.
That shit was so insane. Like all the history that's literally happened.
It's
like,
so wild, dude. And that's what it's crazy in school. They don't tell us any of the history. They tell us a bullshit ass, fake ass history.
And they tell you that Jesus Christ is fucking white skin when he was really black,
bro.
With hair, crazy.
Do we even know if he's real? Like, come on,
let's
be honest. Let's be completely honest, really.
Dude.
There's too many religions out there for us to be like, yes, one is exactly right.
That meteor that hit Earth, dude, was really just a spaceship of humans, and like they just started reproducing.
Dude, I don't know what the
crazy.
Bro, I be thinking the more the world, like, we're in 2020, right? And the shit gets really weird. I start thinking Elon Musk is right, and we are in a simulation.
Dude, I wouldn't even doubt it. There's so many like theories out there. It's so insane.
It's just, I feel like I was telling a couple of my boys, I just think the simulation's starting to get a couple glitches in it. We're starting to
start being Matrix and shit, little glitches and shit.
Yeah, bro. Because technology's getting so, it's getting advanced as fuck, man.
I didn't want to get into that, dude. I fucking. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm on my phone sometimes too, but the kids now, dude, like, it's insane.
It's bad.
It's bad, dude.
Bro, people are acting, I think they know it's a problem, and people just are acting like it's not, we're just gonna, like, brush it to the side, until it really does something to it.
I'm just happy that I was, like, one of the last, like, generation where I actually know how to fucking use a VHS player and, like a tape player and all this shit, like,
you're outside
give it to a
playing
kid, all like,
shit.
oh, what do you need to do this? Oh, what? I need to rewind it, like, shit like that. I'm like, dude, it's so crazy.
Even being a kid, man, when I was a kid, I remember it was like, you're going outside, and if you're thirsty, use the water hose. Yeah. And that was it,
Exactly,
it was like,
I remember, me playing fucking front of the house, and like, I was thirsty, and the sprinklers were on, I'll put like my hand like that, start drinking it. Just I didn't like care. Just grab the water hose, start drinking that. Yeah. Now the kids are just like not even outside. Do you know that the phone app, like on a phone, like for your like to go make a phone call, and it has still like the icon like. I'm waiting until like when the kids are like, what is that? Because the phone is like that now. It's just like your fucking smartphone is like what I'm saying.
Exactly. Fucking, it looks like one of our phones.
That.
Yeah. Exactly. They're gonna be like, what is that?
Yeah, I'm just wondering, like, they're like, what is that?
So what do you think it's gonna be, just a square?
And like, people are probably gonna, I feel like the phones are just gonna change to where it's just gonna be, I don't even know what it's gonna be, like, I don't know.
What do you have an idea of what the next, like, big tech, like, the next phone is gonna be? Because, like, because you know how it was like...
You know what's stupid? I seen that they're going back. Sorry, it's still touchscreen, but it has a keyboard now, and you can... Like,
I've
seen those? I'm like, wait, I'm fucking confused. I'm like,
but I'm saying, do you think people are gonna ever like have like a something like in their skin? You know how people do the fucking like. You think that's
I wouldn't doubt
it.
You seen the movie WALL-E, right?
Yeah,
I wouldn't even doubt it going in that direction.
Yeah,
where they fucking trash the planet Earth. And then they build the spaceship just to go off and live in space. Like way later down the line. I wouldn't even doubt that happening at all, like...
I wouldn't doubt that either. I could see that definitely happening.
Then, even, if it's in the 3000s, like, something like that would happen. Like, I feel like WALL-E was not... That movie's, like, a kid's movie, but fucking pretty deep.
Yeah. Did you happen to watch the space launch? Elon Musk when they did the space launch a couple months ago, maybe.
Nah,
that was fucking cool, bro.
Yeah,
that was like one of those things. Was like, oh shit, we are pretty far ahead on tech.
So what did he do exactly?
He launched the spaceship and they landed. They basically. It's a spaceship because you know how when they used to build the spaceships they'd be done. You fly it once, it'd be done. It landed right back where it flew from. So, like, the bottom piece, it all flew together. The bottom piece came back, landed right where it came from. and then the top piece went all the way to the space shuttle or whatever, and then flew back, bro.
What?
Flew back, just came right back and landed right back. And so it was it's a reusable spaceship, basically.
What the hell?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, because back then, like, it would just, like, fucking blow up the whole thing and it would be gone and shit.
You waste fucking billions of dollars on a one-time use spaceship.
Yeah, fuck, that's insane. That's really dope, actually.
Yeah, I watched that shit. Almost started crying like a little girl, dude. I love shit like that. I'm like a space, like I'm such a weirdo. Like I love space,
Dude,
I love
space
stars,
too.
I love planets.
Have you ever seen that movie, Killer Clowns from Outer Space?
No, bro.
No?
It sounds familiar though. I feel like I've heard of it before. I don't know
Check
why.
it out. Yeah, it's a funny, cheesy ass horror movie from the '80s, but it's just funny because I guess these killer clowns from outer space and their guns are like cotton candy and these fucking get you and they put you in the spaceship and all this shit. It's just a cheesy ass 80s movie. It just reminded me of that for some reason.
That's so funny, man.
Yeah, I like those 80s horror movies, dude.
I know. I like the not even those, but even just the cheesy comedy movies too.
Oh yeah,
even those dumbass comedy. Even I used to like when I was a kid, bro. I saw Animal House. I don't even know how many times, bro. That shit was so wild. It's so funny.
Yeah,
like,
dude, all that shit.
Even
Then,
even Adam Sandler movies I used to go watch.
Dude, the
all
Happy
the
Madison
90s.
movies are fucking dope. Like Big Daddy and Happy Gilmore, all that shit. Oh, The Waterboy is one of my favorites from Adam Sandler.
Fuck yeah.
But no, I think my favorite actor of all time is definitely Jim Carrey. That fool just, dude, he could get down like with all those movies.
My kids love The Mask. I don't know what's up, but they love that.
Yeah, The
fucking
Mask
movie.
is dope. He even did a great job in I don't know if you've ever seen the movie Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind.
I think I did, but I don't remember.
It's like a more serious movie, but still pretty funny. But on a really serious note, I think they did a great job in that movie too.
Have you seen the one where they're basically recording his life?
Yeah, dude, that one's good. The Truman Show.
That's a good movie.
Dude, that movie's a trip. Like,
yes, yeah.
Like, damn, dude, like...
I caught it and I was watching it, and then by the end I was like, what the fuck was I watching, you know?
Dude, it's insane. Like, imagine that. Dude, I wouldn't, like... The government probably has some shit like that going on. I wouldn't even doubt it. Like, experimenting with some guy.
That's what's so crazy to me is, like... They're clearly corrupt, right?
Uh-huh.
Government, even, like... All the way back to however long. You could say every president, every fucking
it's
government
been like
official.
That since the, Europe, it's been like that. Then they came over here and fucked it up.
Yeah, and we just act like it's not a big deal. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't get it. I don't really understand.
Like, alright, it's not a conspiracy anymore that there's a big pedophile ring in
It's
the political...
not a conspiracy anymore.
No,
at
it's
all.
a fucking
0%.
for sure thing, and like, what's happening? Nothing. Like, it's insane.
They clearly killed that fool in prison. Nothing's gonna happen from it. Like, just it's all getting pushed under the rug, and that's what's crazy is like all the news that was like talking about it just went.
It's like
quiet.
nowhere. Yeah, like where the fuck is it at?
Quiet, man. We're talking about bullshit that doesn't even matter when we have a huge thing that is actually like very important. I think it's just like
this
brushing
country,
the rug.
man. Like it's all I don't know.
It tells you when you got the two candidates we got for president. You know, it's like, man, that's how dumb we are. You know,
yeah.
What an intelligent.
If people actually
country.
think that voting helps, I feel like we have no control in that.
Thank you, bro. Thank you. I'm happy you said that because like that's exactly how I feel. It's like, what's the point, bro?
Yeah, that's what
what's
I
the
mean.
point?
Yeah, what is it when they choose for us, dude? Like it's fucking stupid. Yeah.
And how much is that really like? What is it doing for us? You know, I could vote all day long, but it ain't really helping me out in my day to day or. You know, our state or every state basically already has their shit figured out where it's gonna go. You know,
they have no say in anything. Honestly, they control it no matter what.
Shit, we'll see. Exactly.
All the protests we do, yeah, don't get me wrong, that shit's tight. That you guys are supporting all that, but just don't control.
Everything's corrupt, but the elections. That's crazy to me. That'd be. I'm with you on that. That's crazy. Everything's corrupt in the government, but they wouldn't try to make the elections fixed or try to force a certain candidate to make it, which they did obviously because Bernie Sanders and all them got just decided. Well, Bernie Sanders basically got just axed, and then the other guys were like, "All right, we're just gonna let Biden win, the Democrat," and then now it's those two fucking old fucks.
Yeah, even Biden. Like, why the fuck do you want to vote for that fool? That fool is fucking.
You guys had
all bad.
You guys had the opportunity to pick anybody, you know, the opportunity to put anybody in there against Trump, and you pick Biden, you know? Like, what the fuck?
That shit makes me laugh, dude.
And that's what makes me feel like it's got to be fake, because how the fuck are we voting for Biden as the guy to be running against Trump, you know?
Both of them are like, what? I don't know. Fuck politics.
I don't even fuck with politics.
Yeah.
That's what everybody. I was on another podcast on somebody else's podcast. I was a guest, and they're like, yeah, they're saying like, yeah, you know, go vote. I was like, are you serious? I was like, go vote. I was like, did the government get to you already or what? I was like, what? It doesn't matter.
Fuck that topic.
Fuck that.
What do you think about the history of Palm Springs, man? Have you been out here your whole life?
Nah, I grew up in Blythe.
Okay.
I grew up in Little Blythe.
Yeah.
Until basically middle school, and then I came out here.
That's cool.
And what I've heard about the history of Palm Springs, basically, I know Salt and Sea used to be popping back in the day.
Yeah, back in the day, that was the getaway spot.
That was like a cool spot. A lot of people thought that was like gonna be, you know.
Yeah,
like
I mean, it's still a dope spot. I mean, yeah, the water's fucking nasty and all that, but if you do art and like just to go to a town where there's no laws, man, you know.
Because there's like
it's all abandoned, dude. Go there. It's still a fun ass tourist spot. Just go there, and if you paint, you know, go there, do some pieces.
Exactly.
And if you want to go shoot guns, go shoot some guns.
The Valley's a very interesting spot, man.
Oh, dude, for a fact.
I think you can get caught in two different groups too. Like you can get caught in the group where you're comfortable and you kind of just hate on everybody, and you're just like you just don't do nothing, or you can get like there's very, like you said. That's artistic, like Joshua Tree's artistic, Yucca, Palm Springs. There's a lot of opportunities.
Coachella Valley, I get you. Yeah. There's either the old white people retired complaining about everything here, and there's that working class here that are just here all the time, you know. It's either those two.
Exactly.
And it's just like, man, I don't know.
I think the Valley does need some sort of revamp though, and I have talked to a few people, and I think it is in the middle of that. I think the young people like our age. Or even like you're in Idyllwild, which is kind of cool because that makes Idyllwild a little bit younger. Like we need that shit, you know. We need a little more hip. You know what I'm saying? Somebody's
actually came in and told me that. This one kid's like, dude, I'm so happy you're like giving like a youth vibe to Idyllwild, you know, like with the graph and like the skateboarding and the music.
Yeah.
Because it's all nothing but old people, and they like thanked me, you know. They're like, oh, thank you for bringing that youthful vibe and all that shit. I'm like, hell yeah, dude, I don't give a fuck. Like. Fuck all the old people.
I think that's honestly like that was a good spot because there's a lot of people that visit there. There's got to be some young people that are there all the time, and people visit all year round because it's just good weather, you know.
And even like out here, so like Dell's Records is giving out that vibe, and even Pete from Flat Black, they're older heads, but they're giving that younger vibe, like, you know, like, dude, it's all good. Come here, you can chill, you know, and whatnot. Like, it's all good. And then it's cool because like. Pete from Flat Black is giving out more of that art, like urban art, graffiti art out in like downtown Palm Springs, Palm Desert, and all that. You know, and like we need that out here. It's like
we need a younger crowd, man.
Dude, it's not too much old people. Like I remember even seeing this one documentary called what was it called? It was just a documentary about the music scene out here. It talks about the music scene from the 70s. All the way to now, like, and it's cool because it gives you a whole rundown from the music scene out here. It's super dope. But they were talking about how back then, like, you know, it was just like a spot for the old people to come and do stuff and like have to like get away from the big city, you know. Then the people the kids that were living here didn't have shit to do, you know. So they made it into something. They started these punk bands and having all these backyard shows and all that. So. Now there's actually stuff like, alright, cool. It's like an upbringing, you know?
You gotta think too, bro, we have probably, top 5, maybe top 3, if not the biggest, like, most famous music festival here in the Valley, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, how do we have that but still have an old people vibe to the Valley, you know what I'm saying?
Like super old people vibe.
Dude, everywhere I'm going, it's like it feels like
Rancho Mirage, dude, you can't when you skate on the street with some old lady telling you something, you know?
Yeah, see, that's stupid, man. Like, I don't need that shit. I want people to feel like it's free out here, you know?
Yeah, for real.
And you're not in LA. You're like this should be like, okay, we're kind of out.
Yeah.
A little more desert. We're kind of out. Let us just have a little more freedom and get out and be a little wild. And that's why I do love Flat Black, and I love what Pete's doing because he does get that wild vibe here in Palm Desert, in Palm Springs, where people are all like uptight and like, oh, you can't, you know, be a little wild, be a little
it's
off.
cool because like even with that event he has street at the mall, like I remember going and it's a whole graffiti hip hop oriented fucking event, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
And you see some old people coming in and they're like, oh, look at the art, honey, you know, blah, blah. Oh, what? There's a marker here to catch, like, it's a little whatever, you know?
Yeah.
And they're doing it, like, even my parents, they, like, saw the goodness of it all, you know, because we saw graffiti, that shit's bad. Then they went to that event, and I see my dad, like, writing on the wall, like, the thing you were... I don't know if you
My name is, or whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I did a drone video for him, actually, one time.
Oh, yeah?
For one of the streets, yeah.
Hell yeah. And, you know, shit like that. So it's just, like, it's cool that he's bringing out that like vibe for sure, and people need to see the goodness of it all. And it's cool because I recently had a news article at the Idyllwild, you know, their local news and shit. They interviewed me, and I try to give them that too. Like that's why I have the graffiti cans, the markers, and all that. You know, just because I told them, well, I want to like bring a plywood back here and like have people come in and do their art, and also at the skate park have a legal wall. Like I want to talk to the city and have all these ideas to like put money into the skate park and have a legal wall, keep the graffiti out of the streets, but into like the skate park if they have a legal spot to do it, you know.
Yeah. So it's actually something good for the community.
Yeah, and I try to put like give it out there. Like I actually want the city to see the good in it, because I told them even for me, if it wasn't for Graph, like I probably wouldn't have this shop. Like a lot of people, like they wouldn't have like their art exhibits, their art galleries, their fucking you know like Pete with Flat Black. You know, if it wasn't for Graph.
Yeah.
You know, like. And there's a good, you have to put, I told him, you have to put yourself out there, you know, get known, going out to the streets, but that comes with the greatness of it all, like, within the end, you know, like, and they're all like, oh, okay, and they're, like, kind of understanding.
People don't understand, too, well, a lot of older people, really.
Yeah.
They don't understand that shit is full-on art, bro. That shit is not easy to do. It's not like a fucking... Like, you're not fucking around, like, bro.
It depends, dude, like, the cabs, how far you are, how like close, how fast, like, everything, dude. Like, people don't get how hard, actually, like, painting is, like, the spray can. Like, it's pretty intense.
And it's crazy because I saw a guy from beginning to end. I was chilling with Pete, and they were doing, like, a video shoot with Heightened Pump Spray. It's like a dispensary out of Pump Spray. And they're doing like a video shoot, and this guy, I forgot his name. It's like Apesir1.
Yeah, Apesir from SPV.
Yeah, he's fucking good. But he did this face, and dude, from beginning to end, and I watched it. Dude, it took him maybe hour and a half, and I was like, what? You just seem like it looks like nothing. You add a little bit. It's like
detail,
and then boom, it's like a full on face out of nowhere.
Yeah, dude, and that's cool because that Apesir guy, he's a really really cool, chill guy, and. He even went to school for all that, dude, and he even taught classes at Flat Black of like how to do all that. He's really great with characters and just piecing up like crazy, you know. So yeah, that guy gets down for sure, and it's cool. Pete always has a lot of big heads from LA and like all over come in, you know, and just like do some pieces. It's pretty dope.
Yeah, he's definitely changing the whole vibe of the valley, which is what we needed for sure. And that's cool that you're changing the vibe of Idyllwild, because Idyllwild does need that little, because there's a lot of young people that go there, bro. And like I know myself, I've gone there probably in the last couple years, maybe like 10 times, and I've only like the only spot I go is like the candy store, you know what I'm saying? You know, get a snow cone or whatever it is.
Yeah, dude, and it's funny because like I can't provide for like my community here in the Coachella Valley, because I mean there's already some like Dell's local shop and Pete's doing the Flat Black, but I mean I'm up in Idyllwild, you know, like it's not my community, but I'm down to help out that local community there. You know? Give out the same love. Like the skaters needed it too, dude. It's the first skate shop up in Idyllwild. And the kids are tripping now. Like some kid came in with like disbelief. He's like, "What, dude? I literally can't believe." Like when they told me, I did not believe him. You know, and all this. So I'm like, you know, so it makes me feel like I'm doing good for the like.
How long did it go from an idea to like actual skate shop? Like how long?
Dude, quick. Like it was even like a crazy plan, and I knew I was able to do it because it's such a small shop, and it's like I don't.
You didn't need a lot of inventory.
I don't need a lot of inventory and a lot of planning like crazy. So it's like it was like a month in the making, dude. Like and I just made it happen.
That's so wild.
I went to go check out the spot, dude, because I was curious, and I spoke to Hunky Dory Records, Michael, right there at that shop, And he said, yeah, that's the shop right there. And you came on a good day. That like landlord or whatever is right there. And I went to go speak to her, and then like right away, you know, it was just like going into place like right away.
Man, that's crazy. How do you feel like the city of Idyllwild has embraced you? Like even like the.
I feel like they're gonna come at me for some of the graffiti there.
Oh, okay.
They'd be like, oh, like we saw this and blah blah blah. I'm like, hey man, whatever like they buy out of the store, you know, like they do whatever they want with it. You know? Can't really blame me on it.
Gotcha.
And I feel like they will come at me with some of the graffiti stuff. With the skateboarding aspect, I feel like, well, the people I've been noticing, people have been like, oh, what is the skateboard shop? That's really cool. But and then like, I don't know, there's a lot of older people, that's why. And then I feel like,
you think you're gonna still get that hate like normal?
yeah,
like
still the hate. I mean, it's still skateboarding. They don't want skateboarding everywhere. They don't want graffiti everywhere. They don't want punk rockers. That's for sure. I have a bunch of punk rock music in there, and like, you know,
that's crazy to me though. You know, it's
yeah,
like,
but
damn.
it's cool, you know, and like.
It gives you like how many places are the opposites. Like I can't get my one little one little building by one
all
little.
the people there are like really like energy oriented, like spiritual.
Mm-hmm.
You know, some lady goes always up and down the lane, bringing some sage to clear it, and the air and all that. You know,
really,
it's stuff
so
like it's really
on, like...
yeah, it's all that oriented, and I don't mind it. You know, that's really cool. But I'm not like that, you know. It's funny because if you look through the records, like I have a crazy ass Autopsy, Entombed, like Death, and all these badass black metal and death metal and shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, that shit's all crazy and it's music. It's dope, but I'm not about that vibe. Like I'm way chiller than that, you know. But and yeah, they're all like, sometimes they come in, they're like, "Whoa, dude, it's crazy!" Like I'm just playing some punk rock and all that.
Would you expand?
Oh yeah,
and get
definitely
another
expand.
one or
like
a bigger
I'm
building?
gonna stay there for a bit for sure, but just to like actually get settled and do like actually for sure making money and like have shit saved in order for me to like go to something big. But as of right now, I stay there. I'm gonna make some big plans for sure later in the future. Like, but I mainly want to just help out the skate community first there, and then like actually kind of grow.
Is there a skateboard park even there or anything?
Yeah, there's a skate park, yeah, and
Legit.
it's like it was either Tony Hawk or Tony Alva, one of those two. It was like the first park they ever like gave money to or whatever to build it. But it's funny because like it's an old ass park and it's like a pretty sketchy one. It's made out of wood. It's not concrete or anything. So like there's nails sticking out, dude. I remember I spoke to one of the locals and I was like, yeah, dude, I was skating and there's like nails sticking out, dude, like some of the bolts, you know, and all this shit. He's like, yeah, dude, tell me about it. And he showed me this like crazy ass scar right here, all like that was stitched up. Like he was skating and he fell and like the nail got in and just, you know. And I'm like, oh, dude. Yeah,
it's a wood skate park? What do you mean a wood skate park?
It's like the made out of wood, yeah. It's made out of wood, yeah. And I like, so I have an idea. Like, I was thinking about, you know, the mayor of Idyllwild?
I do not know who the mayor is.
So it's a fucking dog. His name is Mayor Max. It's a golden retriever. It's fucking funny, dude.
How do you get anything passed?
I know, right?
How do you get anything passed?
He takes a shit on the paper and just gives it to them.
Oh my God,
so I'm thinking about making skateboards with Mayor Max on them.
That's
and it could be like a tourist grab for people to take, you know, hang on a wall, or you could just skate it. But the money that's gonna sell with those boards is I'm trying to provide for the skate park. Put money into the skate park to make it an actual cement park, to make it really nice and have like there's a bridge. There's like a Strawberry Creek right next to it, and then there's a bridge right there, and it's all hit up like cool art and whatnot. And I was thinking about like having that as the legal wall for you to do graffiti under that bridge, you know, and just kind of have like a gate like around it or whatever the fuck, you know. But yeah, like I have like kind of plans I want to speak to the city about and like try to put money into it.
You could even do something too, and if the city's like, you could even tell them like, yeah, you know, charge people, and then that goes right into the city, like charge them to use the wall, like, charge them $5.
Yeah, like I have a little thing and just like for like the skate cars, get a membership for the year. You know? It's like $50 for the whole year and just something like that, you know, or something like there has to be a little system like in order for like it's a whole little park. Like you go to the skate park, then on the like right of that is like tennis courts, and on like a little more right to that it's like for the dogs, and like it's a whole this little park right there.
And shit, man, it's Idyllwild. It's like, man, what? We can't freshen it up, get a little wild here.
Yeah,
you know? Like,
it's Idyllwild then. What's up?
Yeah, Idyllwild then. That's so funny. what all do you sell at your shop, bro? What's your whole, like, what? If someone goes in there, what are their options?
You go in there and you can pretty much for sure just make a board. Like, I have a bunch of independent skate trucks, the bushings, hardware, wheels, bearings, grip tape, different types of grip tape, and I have the board selection. And you can also pick up like keychains, like Creature keychains, a Thrasher book. I have a bunch of comics and other books inside. A bunch of cool punk stickers that I make myself. Oh yeah, the markers. Like I have a bunch of like graffiti markers, a bunch of mops, streakers, all that type of stuff, and I also have like little train models for you to do your art pieces because everybody knows on the trains dope ass pieces, you know.
Yeah.
So I have like little train models you can buy to do your artwork on.
That's legit. That's smart.
Yeah.
Smart.
And then I have
Did you see Flat Black? They just started getting their own like personal walls, like little
yeah.
walls.
See,
that's
such
dope. A cool style.
See, that's so cool. Like I like all that type of stuff, you know, and like I don't know, just like especially the little train models, you know, like it'll be cool to actually have a little cool train setup that goes around, but it's all hit up, you know.
Yeah,
You remember Ruby's in downtown Palm Springs?
Yes.
You know they have the
I never went though.
No, they had like a little train toy thing set up around the whole restaurant, and just kept going around.
Oh really?
Yeah. So it'd be cool just to have like a cool setup like that and just hit it up, you know, and it has a graffiti on the side.
That would be pretty legit.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
But shit like that. Then I have shirts, skate shirts, my own shirts, like people like I am working with a lot of people to, like for them to bring their shirts, and like also like my close friends if they have their artwork they put up there. Just a bunch of random stuff too.
That's legit, man. Do you have any plans for any? Well, I guess you said you're trying to get the wall or you're trying to do something like that. But do you have any other events or anything you got planned?
Yeah, I'm trying to throw some punk rock shows. I'm gonna try at least. I mean, I know it's in a kind of weird area, but like in the back of the lane. But I feel like late enough it'll be kind of popping. Maybe, yeah, maybe. Like have the homies from Thousand Palms Facelift play. Have the homies Instigator from La Quinta play, which are dope ass band. I don't know, I'm real connected with the music scene out here too, so like just have some cool bands playing and whatnot.
Yeah, well I know they do throw like some events, especially during the winter time, right? Over there now. Well, use that as your way to get people that are your genre, your style, the people that are younger to go check out your shit instead of that old ass whatever it is, like the tree or whatever fucking event they got going, you know.
I don't know, it's just fucking. I'm gonna try to have some events, maybe art shows too and stuff like that.
Yeah, and especially now you've barely been open for like what, a month you said, so you're kind of like. You're in the middle. You're all brand new, bro. This is
not
all
even
brand
a month
new.
yet, so I'm still brand new. There's more shit to come.
Exactly.
Sure. Like for a fact.
So, where can people find your IG? Do you have a website yet?
So no, I'm not gonna make a website. Just pretty much if you want to ever get a hold of me or check out the hours and what I have and stuff. It's just Build a Board Skate Shop. It's the Instagram. If you ever want to email me, it's just the buildaboardskateshop@gmail.com. That's pretty much it at the moment with that. I do have some business cards in the making and some stickers and shit like that.
Legit.
And then,
have you happened to make a Yelp or anything?
No, fuck Yelp, dude.
You're not fucking doing any of that shit?
Fuck no, dude.
No?
If you're giving me a hard time too, being a dick and shit, I don't mind kicking you out and shit, you know, like.
Oh, yeah.
I had some people come in already, some fucking nasty ass fools, dude, and just like, I'm like, dude, get the fuck out, like.
Just
like,
being
I
a
have, like, yeah, and just like. No, like, dude, I'm not no fucking, like, McDonald's where I have to fucking be nice to you. You know? I can tell you get out, dude. If you're just bringing all these bad vibes, you know, and just, like...
They just came in feeling like assholes, or what?
Yeah, and there was this fool, like, with the skateboard and shit, and he was like, dude, it's this whole story, honestly. It's just fucking stupid. Like, it's this whole war that I was 15 years old, and this was, like, rushing me on my face, like, trying to, like... I don't know, he was just like, dude, like, back up, and this was, like, fucking all grimy old and shit. Like,
really?
On drugs or something, and, like... He was telling me to, like, saw off his trucks and all this bullshit. I'm like, dude, like, get the fuck out. Like, it was just, like, a mess.
It was just, like, you're like, this just isn't right, this whole situation.
Like, dude, and there was, like, these, like, other two girls, like, trying to look at stuff inside there, and he was, like, making them feel uncomfortable, like, he was like, he's all like, meow, he's all sorry, I've been doing that as a kid, and blah, 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 and all this weird shit. I'm like, dude, what the fuck, like...
Just a fucking creep,
just a
like a straight
creep, dude,
creep.
I'm like, dude, get the fuck out, like, you know, like, I don't know, just, it's just weird shit. But, you know, if you're cool, I mean, yeah, dude, let's chop it up all day inside. You know, we're all good. Yeah. I'm a chill person, but I mean, I don't mind standing my ground.
That's so weird, bro. Fucking meowing, fucking.
Yeah, shit like that. I'm like, dude, what are you doing? Get the fuck out. Well, it's funny, dude. It's just funny ass experience, but like, you know, just like, don't be a dumbass, you know. Don't be.
That's crazy too. That's the beauty of owning your own business. Yeah. Like, you have to handle all those situations. You have to deal with it. It's like there's no.
I don't mind it either, you know. Like.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to tell me some food something. I know to stand my ground and shit, but like you just have to push me kind of far. I'm like, I'm a chill person, you know.
Yeah. And that's kind of what you have to do, you know. Especially I run my own drone business, and it's kind of the same shit. It's like sometimes people try to like, you know, be extra or try to like act like they can talk to you like you're their child or something or whatever because they might be older than you or whatever. And it's like, nah, bro, I'm a grown ass person like you. Yeah. Bro. Like, fucking.
I like that, dude.
You don't even know me, bro. I don't know why you're talking to me like that.
Hey, have you ever been to the Nude Bowl?
No, where is that?
It's in DHS, dude. It's a legendary skate spot right here in Desert Hot Springs.
No, I haven't.
Hiding spot. Yeah, you just go down Pearson, dude. Keep going west on Pearson till it ends. And then, like, it's dirt road, dude. Keep going on the dirt road for about, like, 2 miles into the desert, dude. Like, deep in there. And it's just this pool, dude.
What the fuck? Really? Yeah.
So it used to be a nudist colony back in the 50s and 60s down Pearson, dude. And then, like, it didn't do so well, so they tore it down. And in the late 70s, early 80s, this skater from out here, legendary skater, Eddie Guerrero or something like that, that fool found it. And it's just this fucking empty pool in the middle of fucking nowhere. And along there, dude, like on the wall, it's like a black book of graffiti, dude. So much good pieces, like, along the way. And it's like, and it's cool if you look it up, like, the Nude Bowl, and it says, historical landmark in Desert Hot Springs. And it's like, dude, like, in the 80s and 90s, people would go out there with their generators, throw shows, and they'll skate to the point where San Diego heads, LA heads, like
does anybody throw shows over there?
You can still do that, but like, it got really bad in the 90s. Then, like, they dug it up. The city put the sand in there, like, a bunch. Then people, like, in 2006 fucking dug it back out. You know, and then, like, it's been like that ever since. But it's a pretty dope spot. I'm surprised you haven't been there.
People still skate there?
Yeah, people still skate there. People still skate there, and it's like, you can throw shows there, yeah.
Do you know of any other secret spots or any other, like, good spots where, like, skaters would, like, want to go to?
Yeah, for a fact, and that's the cool thing about graffiti, too, actually. You get to see parts of where you're from that you never even thought you'll see, you know?
Yeah.
So, and like, that's finding some sick-ass washes, you know, to skate and all that type, like, tunnels.
That's legit. Are these all staying off the record? Are these all staying off the...
I mean, yeah, I'm gonna, like, just do your exploring. That's all I gotta say. Like, that's it. I mean, I don't mind giving you, like, a spot or whatever at times, but go out there and explore, honestly.
Nude Bowl, that sounds legit right there already. That's a cool spot.
Yeah, dude, it's out there, dude, and that's no secret. I mean, it's a Nude Bowl. It's a historical landmark. Everybody knows. Well, not everybody, but a lot of people know about the Nude Bowl. And go out there, dude, and you see the graffiti on the, like, walls on the way there, dude. It's like dope ass pieces. Like, the crews from LA that come, like, actually sketch out a whole subway and do pieces on the side. Like, I seen one like that. I'm like, what? Somebody, like, came, like, this whole crew came out here and did this. Like, it's super dope.
That's what trips me out, man. The amount of time and effort. I'm like, fuck, bro. Like, and that's what sucks is it's looked at sometimes as like a criminal act. It's
yeah,
like,
dude,
bro,
it's a felony.
This shit is fucking.
They can't catch you up, it's a felony right away. You know?
This shit is art, bro.
Yeah,
you know?
dude.
Even like the trains. It's just like it's a train, dog.
Dude,
like,
and like,
what does it matter?
Complaining, dude. Like, it's just like a subway. Plain ass subway looks ugly. Let's add some funk and some colors to it, you know? Like, make it look good.
It doesn't do shit to it.
But you know what's funny, dude? Companies took off of graffiti because, alright, they saw they're writing on the side of subways, on the side of buses, and it will travel and it will get seen everywhere. Companies were like, fuck, that's a good way of advertising.
Yeah.
Let's put advertisements on the side of trains.
Yeah.
And there you go.
Exactly. Arrest the guys doing graffiti and let's put our advertising.
Yeah, exactly. Like, dude. And it's so stupid how it's like that. And it's like, I don't know, like, what's the difference, dude? And, like, you know, I'm putting up a sticker as my business sticker. Let me advertise, you know? Like, it's fucking dumb. Yeah. And, like, that's the best up advertising, like, making posters and we pasting them up, like, throwing up a show or something, you know? Like, flyers, like,
Exactly.
Yeah, social media is cool, but like going around putting up flyers and actually passing out shit, like grabbing everybody's attention, like literally, like, oh shit, what did he hand me? And oh, what's this flyer?
They're actually like looking at
yeah,
your
they're
shit,
actually like it's in your face right
yeah.
there. You know, you're waiting for the stop sign. Might as well fucking like read this shit real quick. You know, something. Like, besides you're scrolling, you're just like, whatever. You know?
Social media too is just so like, ugh. I don't know. Like, it's so like, just I don't know. I think it's played out almost. I think people need to kind of like get back into
real life.
Yeah, talking
this is
to
my
people.
social media. You know, going around and like going to a bar, being social.
Yeah, exactly. Like actually like having to talk to people.
Yeah, no shit.
That's what's gonna be fucked for our kids, you know.
Dude,
the
it's
next
so
generation.
fucked for that. I feel for like my son, dude. They're like, he's barely like, you know, he's born in 2018, dude. That feels gonna, you know.
Yeah, good luck, man.
Good luck, dude. Like, that's just gonna be whack.
Yeah. Exactly.
And how the United States is coming to be, dude. You're gonna have to live through some bullshit.
So how is it running a business while being a dad, bro? Is that shit tough or is it?
It's cool. I mean, I don't live with my girlfriend. Yeah, we're planning to get a spot up in Idyllwild actually, and just live together. 'Cause she lives in India and I live in Cat City.
Oh, okay.
So it's not completely like fully stressed, but I mean, I still go out and like hang out with them. You know, I was there last night hanging out with them, watching a movie. And just stuff like that. I just can't wait until we actually like get a spot up in Idyllwild, you know.
Yeah. Till it's like,
and she makes great money too. I mean, she's like a hairstylist, does makeup and all that too. She found her calling when she was really young.
That's good, man. Because then you both did like following your dreams, you know. So it doesn't feel like.
And it's cool, yeah. And that's why I feel good about it too. Like, I have my business now, and I'm working at the restaurant. She has her like little thing that's going on that she makes good money, so I think we'll like make a pretty good foundation, you know, for sure.
Yeah, so you plan on taking the move to Idyllwild?
Yeah, dude. I mean, might as well. I'm like doing the shop, then I'm working that restaurant right after. Like, might as well.
The restaurant's in Idyllwild too? Or what?
Yeah, it's the Idyllwild Brew Pub, so it's a brewery that they have up there.
Oh,
Local
legit.
beer, you know, it's fucking bomb. And dude, it's good money. It's like bar vibes, but on a kind of higher scale. Like it's not fine dining, but it's like finer than like you're gonna, you know, go to some dive bar, you know,
like Beer Hunter or something.
Beer Hunter, yeah, some fucking Beer Hunter, but shit like that, yeah. And like, you know, but it's nice, and like the tips are well, so it adds on just to like more like just to save and add to the shop and stuff like that, you know, just
you're like closer to the shop. It's easier, less driving.
I walk
fucking,
there, dude.
Yeah.
I close up, and then I just put on my shirt and just walk to work, then just go do that.
That's wild, bro. So you're working basically 2 full-time fucking jobs, or what?
Yeah, pretty much. And then and I have my friend Sean over at Full on the Hill Trading Post on the lane in Idyllwild. Great shops, you guys should check out if you're in Idyllwild too. He has a vintage shop and a trading post. But he's letting me stay at his house for the weekend, you know, and I really appreciate that. Just like, so, working at the shop, do the fucking, you know, the restaurant, then after that, go sleep at his place, wake up and just do it over again for Thursday through Sunday. And then on Wednesdays, I'm just at the shop, so I just at the shop, then I go home right after. And Monday, Tuesday, I'm off. So, yeah. So I've been busy too. It's you know, it's just busyness too, dude. Like,
you're fucking busy. Working, bro.
Yeah, it's cool though. I mean, you have to, you know, and like I said, I feel like I'm not wasting away my time now, you know.
Yeah,
so it's fine.
Yeah. So any break you have, you're like, okay, I can actually enjoy this. This is a good break. I can actually.
Yeah, and like Monday, Tuesday, I can fucking relax and just chill. Like we're gonna go to a pumpkin patch later today. Me, Alyssa, and the kiddo. You know, just chill.
Which one are you guys gonna head out to? Because I was gonna go yesterday, but I didn't.
I think it's the one in Redlands.
Yeah, you gotta just make sure because I know they have like a certain like limit and all that shit.
Like reservation or some, I don't know, some shit.
Yeah,
I think I know what you mean. Like, this whole COVID shit's fucking weird. I wonder how Halloween's gonna be.
I hope everybody just trick or treats like normal. I hope they don't let fucking this politics and the fucking governor fucking control us having a fun little Halloween with our kids. If you're older and you don't want to give out candy, close your door, turn off your light, bitch. Like, fuck. Like, I don't know, bro.
Yeah,
fuck.
Cause I was thinking too much just being at the shop and just have like some candy there, but I don't even know if people are gonna be like going around or what the fuck?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna try to. I want to be, and I think most people are planning on it. I think most people are kind of like, they got kids and shit. They want to enjoy the night with their kids. And
Halloween is just the dopest time of the year, honestly. Like around this time, like fall and all that.
This is when all the holidays start, you know? It's like
hell
Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas.
Dude, all the dope ass holidays.
Yeah. All the ones where you feel, I don't know how it's going to be this year, but I always love, like, even Halloween through Christmas, bro. Like, even now, how people feel so festive, you know? People be, like, in better moods and, like...
Yeah, dude, seriously, right?
Know,
that's so funny. Like, summer moods are just, like, people fucking complaining, like, it's fucking hot, fuck you,
exactly.
And the winter time is like, oh, dude, come here, man, just give me a hug, dude.
Everybody's getting gifts, everybody's giving people shit, and everybody's, like,
dude,
just, like...
You're, like, fucking in some warm clothes, in the cold.
Yeah, bro, wearing a hoodie,
dude,
all
I
cozy
love wearing sweaters and shit like that, dude.
I feel that way, and I hope it's the same. Last year, I didn't really feel that way. I didn't feel as festive. I don't know if it was just me or if it was the year, but this year it feels a little off. So I hope it isn't off. I hope everybody's like, you know what? Let's enjoy Christmas. Let's enjoy Halloween.
Dude.
Let's enjoy Thanksgiving. Let's enjoy the holidays.
And I just prefer the cold weather than the hot, dude. Like,
that's why you should move to Idyllwild right there, bro. Because you live right here in the hottest fucking place.
Yeah, because I mean, like, dude, you can layer up, you know, like get rid of the cold and still feel comfortable. And when it's hot, dude, you can't take off your skin. You know, you can't be.
You're hot.
You're
bro.
hot.
No
You can't do shit about it unless you're in some nice ass AC. But
that's what's kind of weird too. Is I really enjoy snowboarding, bro. And it's like it's cold as fuck, but I just like it. I just like. I'd rather be all covered up with the hoodie and all that shit.
Oh yeah, it's nice
so
like that,
than
dude.
Being out here fucking.
Dude, it's gonna be one sketchy fucking not Halloween. Winter. Everybody's gonna be hoodies and shit with the masks.
Yeah, bro.
Like it's gonna be like all sketchy and shit.
You don't know if it's your homie or they're robbing you. They're walking up to you. Like,
what's up? I know, dude.
Hey, who is that? You're like calling their name.
It should ends up being your mama. Hold
on. My bad.
About to sock them up and shit.
Exactly. I don't know. And that's what. Do you think this is gonna be going on for a long time? Like the mask and the mask.
So what I believe.
And how do you feel about the quarantine or like the whole?
Well, I think it was all bullshit and stupid. People overreacted. I feel like everybody need to go outside. I believe that.
Yeah,
you need to go outside and get those germs in order for you to. Immune system still be good. If you're gonna be locked inside, cleaning everything, your immune system's gonna go down. And if you get it, it's just like it's all bad, you know.
And they said most of the people that were getting really sick were vitamin D deficient, and you get vitamin D from the sun. So there you go.
Yeah, and me as a kid, like I used to always eat shit off the ground and all this stuff, like have sand and put it in my mouth. Like you're supposed to do that, dude. You know, like that's how you get your immune system strong. Get like all that bacteria and your body knows how to fight all that shit. So that's why I thought that quarantine stuff was stupid. It was a prime time for me because everybody was out in the streets and I was doing my thing in the streets. So it was just all good, you know, like everybody's like, I'm happy my hobby was outside away from everybody painting while everybody's inside like, oh, my hobby, I don't know what to do. Mine was like, I'm out, dude, fucking... Like, fuck you guys, I'm under a bridge painting, like...
I'm doing my thing
yeah,
still.
Like,
yeah,
like that,
yeah.
Like, you know, like, I'm happy this quarantine shit happened, you know? Like, yeah, it sucks people died, but people die all the time, like, fucking, it's no World War II, you know, imagine that. But...
This was crazy, the overreaction, it's like, bro,
yeah, the overreaction,
fuck,
like, this whole mask thing, I personally like it, because, like, I don't want anybody to see my face. Like,
I don't want to. You're like, it goes with my...
I'd rather go inside the store and I could actually come up and them not recognize me, like... Or something, you know, like...
Just, that goes with my hobby. It helps me out.
Yeah, it helps me out, right? Like, especially going around mobbing town, like, catching some tags and, like, I'm having my face covered and shit like that, you know? Then,
it's so funny.
And, as for the mask as in later, people think it's gonna last for a real long time, like... Or for forever. I'm like, nah, it's gonna die out. I'll give it at least, like, the mask thing a good couple months or maybe even a year, but it's gonna die down and... Honestly, probably even after this election, like, oh, everything's back to normal, you know? Because it's always like every election year.
Depending on who wins, too, it'll be like, if Biden wins, it'll be back to normal.
Yeah, if Trump wins, like, supposedly Trump got fucking COVID. I'm like, dude, why do people fucking believe that?
Well, he got COVID and got healed in 5 minutes.
Yeah, that's so
that's what I did. Okay, if I was the American people, which I am, I'm one of the American people.
Yeah, dude.
I would be mad as fuck knowing that all these people are dying, right? And they're like, we don't know how to fucking heal it. We don't know what to do, really.
Yeah.
We don't really have a... But Donald Trump, our old-ass president with all this stress, gets it and is healed up in like 2 days.
Yeah,
bro.
for real.
No problem. Like, all right, what are you taking, homie? Like,
That
you're the president.
So stupid.
What do you got, dog? What medicine did you take?
Yeah. That's what's fucking retarded, but
That's so funny, dude.
Yeah, and then I don't know, dude. I feel like that shit's all gonna die out. Like,
Yeah,
at the end of the year, and people are still fucking paranoid as fuck. Like, some people with like full on bodysuits and fucking gloves on and doing all this shit. But I feel like it'll die out.
Yeah.
People think it's gonna last a real long time, but nah, I don't think so.
It's so funny, man, because you'll still see people like freaking out. Like,
freaking out.
Like, sometimes I work as a mover, like moving furniture and shit, and move people out of their houses or whatever. And they'll like be like in the house, and I'll be like, "Oh, you guys need a mask or whatever." I'm like, "Bitch, like it's hot. Like, I'm carrying your furniture outside. Like, just stay away from me.
It's so
like,
hard to breathe in those things. Dude.
Yeah, like just don't stand by me. Like fuck, like keep your 6 foot distance or whatever. Like I gotta work, dude. I'm dying out here.
He's like, get the fuck out of here, dude.
Yeah, bro.
Here's your yardstick. Here, just point it at me, and that's how you know you're gonna be far. You know?
Point it out me. If it doesn't touch me, we're good. Okay,
like it's like hot, dude. People piss me off with all that stupid shit.
Yeah.
Like you have to like check you have your mask on before leaving now your house.
That's I know, right? You go to the store, you gotta like make sure you
forget it, dude. You're all fuck.
I don't know how I still forget it. I still forget it sometimes. I'll like fuck. I'll get halfway to the store. I'm like, damn, I gotta turn around and go get my mask again.
Yeah. Shit's kind of retarded.
Yeah, bro. That's how I feel, but I don't know. Hopefully, like you said, the end of the election will, which is stupid because that just shows how corrupt we are. But the end of the election will fucking clear it up, baby.
Yeah, clear it up. Yeah, and I'm more than sure it probably will. And it's funny. I wouldn't doubt it. It's fucking this whole. It's so stupid. This whole government, country.
Hey, where'd you get that shirt out of there?
This shirt,
is that a new brand?
It's you can say it's a, no, you can't say it's a brand, but I printed it out. It's through a homie of mine.
Is it is it Honey Maloney?
Honey, it's Posty Maloney.
Posty Maloney. Oh, I don't know. Oh, I had my boy just started a clothing brand. It kind of looks like that.
Oh, okay.
And it looks like almost. I'll show you the designs, but it was called like 3 something. But it kind of looked like it almost.
Oh,
looks
3
like,
Limited.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, yeah, dude. I used to work with Daniel at the Rowan, and I used to work with Carlos and Daniel's brother and all that.
Maybe it might have been that, but yeah, I'll show you after. It
might
have been them. It might not be, but yeah. But yeah, I saw it. I like that style. It's like crazy. I just like the wild fucking.
Yeah, she looks fucking.
Getting.
She looks buck wild. Buck wild.
Buck wild. Yeah. I think we should wrap this shit up.
Cool.
I think this. All right. So where can they find you one more time?
So it's pretty much Build a Board Skate Shop on Instagram. Add the Gmail to that if you want to Gmail me. I'm getting the whole Google account set up with all that. Just come by if you have all the information right there on the Instagram, like the address and all that. If you ever want to come by Idyllwild, check it out. Get sporting goods, skating sporty goods, graffiti shit, punk rock records and all that.
Shit, all the people in the valley, bro. When you guys are out in Idyllwild, go check it out, man. We all check out Idyllwild.
Wait. Also, check out Dell's Records over at Palm Desert. Check them out.
Dell's Records. Hey, tell Dell to get on the podcast, bro.
Yeah.
Hit him up for me.
Sure.
Tell him.
Peace.
Episode, I think it's 64, maybe 63. I forgot.